Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Born Ready. I'm your host, Anthony Reddy, and today's episode is truly, really, truly special. However, for some reason, when I started to record and I pressed the button, the whole video is choppy. I'm so frustrated. I tried everything under the sun to fix it, and I can't. It's not bad. It's just that if you're going to watch it, you're going to need a life jacket because it's choppy. Bad joke, but awfully true. So, without further ado, please check out this two-part episode with my best friend, my brother, Michael Ryan Garmany from the Holdup. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all the things. It's greatly appreciated. Thanks, everyone. Everyone, welcome back to another episode of Born Ready. I'm your host, Anthony Reddy, and today we have a special guest, and I actually have a nice little introduction, if you will. Here we go. For the first time ever, we've got a guest on our show, and not just any guest. This is my brother, one of my best friends in the whole world. He's a musician, songwriter, producer, and the mind behind the Holdup. He's one of the funniest, brightest, and most genuine humans you'll ever meet. We've been through a lot together. We have. And years of friendship, growth, laughter, unforgettable, and a few forgettable moments. And now we're both in Ireland. And so it's my absolute honor and pleasure to introduce you to my dear friend, my brother, Michael Ryan Garmany. Dude, thanks so much.
Welcome.
I was nervous for that part.
Yeah?
I wanted to nail it for you.
Well, you realize that if you didn't nail it, we could literally just do it again.
That's true.
That's what I like. Do it again right now.
That's what I like about this.
No one would fucking know.
I mean, you're right. Right, you just cut it.
You look taller than me right now?
I'm sitting a little higher.
All right. I just need everybody to know that I'm not shorter than you. Because everybody thinks that... Sorry, I'm hijacking your podcast. Go ahead.
This is how it goes. It's supposed to be this way.
I just need everyone to know. Everyone thinks you're taller than me. You know that, right?
You're the only one that points it out. And Grant was the other one who's came up to me a couple times and said, "Oh, you're not taller than me." And I'm like, you're taller than all of us. So...
Oh, yeah. Well, he's clearly taller than all of us, but you look taller than me, just so you know. In everybody's memory, you're taller than me. So you.
I don't even look at us being like who's taller, who's not. I just look at you just
okay.
The way it is.
You're a better person than me.
That's not true. What's up, man?
What's up, dude?
What's it like to be here in Ireland?
I love it. I obviously love it. I've spent every second of every day with you, almost, other than when I'm working. So you know that I'm enjoying it.
It's been, honestly, the best
1 week
2 weeks. Like, I can't believe tomorrow is the last day and you're leaving. It's kind of...
Yeah, it's flown by.
It sucks.
Mm-hmm.
As your friend, you know?
Mm-hmm. It sucks.
You're going to make it hard for me to be alone again.
Yeah. I'm going to be without you, too.
But you have, like, community. You have... California's where I want to be, of course.
You have more community here. You keep saying that, but you have more community here than I do at home.
I don't know if that's true.
Well, you know more. You talk to more people.
I check in with more people, yeah.
I have my mom, my stepdad, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
I talk to them. Sometimes I see my grandparents, my aunt and uncle, and my cousins. But you're friends with like everyone at every place you go here.
I mean,
you're friends with the coffee people.
I can't help
You're
it
friends
to,
with
like,
the dessert guy.
Yeah, right.
You're friends with all the people at the gym. You're friends with the other coffee guy, Brian. You have your basketball friends. Who else? You're friends with...
My dad.
All the people at the gym. There's a lot of people at the gym. You're friends with your dad. So
is my volume on? Is it enough?
You're the top
like yours?
One. Yeah, it's fine.
We're going to hear me? Okay.
You want me to turn it up?
No, I don't know. Maybe.
I don't remember.
Yours just looks more... You look taller than I do.
On the
sound.
audio?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
You're good. It's fine. You can fix it in post.
Well, dude, honestly, like, it's been so much fun. The fact that you just came over here to visit us, it means the world to my dad and I. The first thing that we did when I got off the plane, we explored Dublin. Obviously, it was a beautiful day.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And wanted to talk about experience drinking a Guinness 00
Mm-hmm.
because
It's bullshit.
sharing that with you finally, like having a non-alcoholic beer,
Mm-hmm.
I felt like you understood how I feel.
The conspiracy, how it's not real. Non-alcoholic, it's real alcohol in the
Bro, are they
non-alcoholic
tricking
beers.
us?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I remember years ago, like when I first started participating in non-alcoholic beers, it was like St. Pauli Girl was like the only like common non-alcoholic beer that you could find.
Right.
And I remember taking a sip of one and immediately having a head change, like going like, oh, I feel different, and then thinking, well, that's definitely psychological, for sure, because there's like the same amount of alcohol in that as kombucha, and kombucha doesn't give me that feeling.
Right. Which we learned
that's
about
a
orange
good
juice.
point. Right, that there's likely to be. It's more likely that there's more alcohol in orange juice than in Guinness 00. But that's horseshit because we were both fucking buzzed.
I mean, immediately too.
Can I say
have a
bad
few
words on your podcast?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's it tastes fantastic, and I don't believe that there's no alcohol in it because every time I drink
We were both
it, I
buzzed,
feel
by the way.
something.
We took a few sips and immediately I was like, I feel something.
Except for you yesterday. You didn't
Yeah,
feel it.
yesterday was honestly horrible. I was actually not having a good time drinking it. The taste of it
But you
was
drank
like,
a full one and didn't feel anything?
mm-mm.
Okay, well then it's bullshit.
But the first time
Our
we drank
experience
it, I don't
is
know.
bullshit.
It was
It's
just
in
so
our
much
head.
fun. I don't know.
Anyway.
There's
don't
something
believe
to it, so.
Mhm. But I will say, I'm very happy that it exists because coming to Ireland and not having a pint of Guinness,
It's a sin.
yeah, it seems like a tragedy, and I feel like I did it. You know,
Right.
I went to a pub and I got the experience.
We did.
I had the Guinness. It tastes like fucking Guinness.
It's very subtle too. Like the fact that you can taste it side by side, and I've done it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're really like, I can't tell.
Mm-hmm.
You could put it in different glasses too. Obviously, for the
I
Guinness
would like
00.
to do that.
Yeah,
If I drank, I would do one
It's
sip.
very subtle, and it's honestly the non-alcoholic taste at the very end. You can find. Like, I go, oh, okay, that's a little different. That's
Yeah,
it.
we never did it. We never sat there and sampled one and one.
No.
Maybe I'll do it. Do they serve it at the airport? Of course they do.
Oh my
right?
gosh, yeah.
Maybe I'll go tomorrow morning.
There's a specific.
I'll have a sip and a sip before I get on my
There's a
flight.
specific like pub right next to all the international flights, and you can order it from your phone, whatever, and just get it quickly. And yeah, it's actually They actually said the airport pint of Guinness is one of the best in Dublin.
No way.
Yeah.
Who said that?
I read it on an
travel thing?
article. Hold on, I'll tell you not. Joe.ie is a social account that I follow, and they said it's one of the best pints that you can drink.
All right.
And I've taken part, and it's really good.
I
Actually,
believe
Conan
you.
O'Brien was there last time.
Really?
Yeah, everyone was like flooding him to take pictures.
Oh, when you were there?
Yeah,
Oh.
like last time I was flying back, and I just gave him a lunch, like just from afar.
He looks like he belongs
And then,
here.
oh my gosh, he's
Speaking of which, gingers.
yeah.
I think the most badass gingers are here.
You think so?
I think gingers in general have a higher, like a propensity towards badassness
Mm-hmm.
because they have to deal with adversity.
I mean, yeah,
Because
right.
people hate on gingers for some reason. There's a whole.
They're like
fad.
my favorite.
Yeah, they're the coolest.
They
They
are the
have an
coolest.
edge
They are.
that, like, there's this kid that was working out across from me at the gym today. And I just looked
I've
at him
seen
and I was
him,
like, you're just a bad motherfucker.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can just tell. I don't want to fuck with you.
yeah.
And that's been my experience with most gingers.
Everyone
Yeah.
I've met have been so cool.
Gingers. Sorry.
Andrew Santino.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Well, what
Not
else
to
can you
derail
tell
you.
us about your trip here? I mean, we talked about so much of the comparison between what it's like back at home and here, and I mean, there's a lot to talk about. First of all, you've had some great weather. Like when you were first coming over, I looked at it and it was going to be like 10 days of rain,
Mm-hmm.
and that hasn't been the case. And that's
I was
always
ready for it.
That's how it happens in Ireland. It like changes by the hour.
I was ready for it. Yeah.
But it's so funny because
It was
everyone
nice.
was apologizing.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Like, how are you dealing with
Yeah,
the weather?
everybody kept saying sorry for the weather. And I was like, oh, like it's your fault.
We actually got pretty lucky.
I don't care.
We got pretty lucky. But yeah, what's it been like? What can you tell the folks maybe back home, because most of the audience is from America? So
About Ireland or my
yeah,
experience?
just both.
My opinion on Ireland?
sure, or even just your visit here.
I don't know. It's weird. I've spent enough time here that it doesn't feel like a foreign country. Like the novelty, not in a bad way, but the novelty wore off like pretty quickly.
You felt comfortable, just like I'm here now, and
Yeah, like I don't. It's not. I'm not like, oh my god, it's so. Like the differences are pretty like skin deep.
Yeah.
Like it's not that. It's very similar. It's
Right.
just like you got different candy and people talk funny and honestly the best. It's my favorite accent. It is the coolest accent.
It is really, yeah.
Of all
Not
English,
being biased either.
of all people who speak English, Irish accents are my favorite. And like I don't know, you drive on the weird side of the road, and you know there's all those like little weird things, but it's just once you get past that, like it's all
The same.
It feels the same, except
Um,
for obviously things like just being out here in the countryside,
well, I was going to say that next.
big
Like,
patches of greenery.
doesn't it feel like, and I've said this many times, doesn't it feel like you're on a movie set?
Yeah.
Like you're looking out to the hills and you're like, this is not real. This is not what it looks like.
Yeah.
You know, you feel like because I feel that. I feel like this is only temporary.
I feel like the magic would last longer for most other people,
Mm.
but I'm I'm a curmudgeon, and I just like, I don't know. I love it. I still love it,
Mhm.
but it doesn't feel like this new magical place. I don't feel necessarily like I'm on a movie set anymore.
Okay.
It just feels like
I get that every time I go outside. I
You-
swear.
you
I
still do?
do. When
See,
I go
that's
for
my point.
walk, and I stop, and there's a part of the walk where I stop and just look at the hills, and there's cows, and
Yeah.
it's like rolling, and there's all
Mhm.
these 50 shades of green, and for me, it still feels unreal. I don't know why. And maybe because I know that, again, this is temporary, and I'm going to be going back,
Mhm.
but like there's something magical about it. It's fun.
Yeah, I still get moments of 50 Shades of Green. By the way, sounds like a strain of weed that you,
Yeah.
that you would buy at
That'd
a
actually be really
dispensary.
good. A good name.
It's like an aphrodisiac weed. 50 Shades of Green.
Would you smoke that?
No, I wouldn't smoke any weed. Because it's scary.
It is scary.
But well, no, I would now because it's scary.
I know.
And because my new obsession is getting over my fears.
Right.
So now I probably would if it was intentional. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, no, there's still magic. Like when we were driving today to CD, seeing the rolling hills and all the patches of green, and everything is just green for miles, and the haze. Yeah,
The haze was pretty cool.
it's
today.
still magic, but not necessarily because it's Ireland.
Sure.
Like if I saw that in California, I'd still be like, oh my gosh.
Same. Sure.
You know?
Yeah. Also, you took part in visiting Patricia, our spiritual teacher
Mm-hmm.
that I go see, and also Dee the psychic. And it's really interesting because we've had completely different experiences, which I'm kind of not surprised, but kind of happy in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Just because my experience, the way I felt, and when I left, gives me a feeling that I'm like, oh wow, like that's great perspective and insight that I can take with me. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and for you, it's a little different. Love for you to share maybe both experiences and yeah, what did you think about it?
I thought they were both. I thought they were both very positive. They both had very positive, lovely, sincere vibes. Patricia had a very sincere vibe. Dee wasn't insincere to me, but I mean, you want me to be? Are they gonna watch this? You know?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Okay, you
No,
better not tell
but
them
I
about this
think-
episode if I'm gonna
I
be
think,
honest.
no, I want you to be honest as possible because
Okay.
the way I talked about my experience, I hyped it up because for me, it felt like, oh shit, there was no other way. Like Dee the psychic had said things to me that there's no possible way that she could know.
Right.
And that for me felt like, okay, there's something there that like I believe in,
Right.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean that it is not real for you, or it doesn't mean, you know, your experience changes or it changes my experience. But
Patricia gave me a very sincere impression, and she felt I loved her.
yeah, she's beautiful.
I
Yeah.
like her
Her soul's so
kind of
nice.
despite whatever I believe about her profession.
Mhm.
Dee, I don't dislike her. I have no malice towards her, or she didn't rub me the wrong way as
Yeah.
far as her personality or anything, but she gave me Mad Swindler vibes.
Yeah,
It felt very rehearsed. It felt like horseshit to me.
yeah, right. As you're- yeah, right.
Within probably like 4 or 5 minutes of getting in there, my experience, I was like, I'm going to be fighting an uphill battle the whole time. I'm going to be like trying to keep myself open, because immediately I was like, oh no. And then she just kept doing things where I was like, oh, this is such a routine.
Because the way you explained it could have went either way when she said something to you, and based on your
It's
reaction,
extremely
she could have been
vague.
like,
It seemed very, and I'm not saying it's rehearsed, but in my experience, she was fishing for information and then making guesses. I mean, just like really intelligent shit. Like she's like just good at her job.
Right.
And she knows how to infer a lot of things. She's deducing a lot in real time, and she goes really fast. And I think it's a very impressive skill that probably takes a lot of work to build up. But I do not think she's talking to any spirits. I don't know.
Even
if someone could prove it, I'd be like, okay,
sure, yeah,
I'm not positive,
right.
But my gut, whatever the fuck that means, tells me she's full of shit.
What I like about that is because we talked about this. The benchmark of me going into this and coming out was like, oh my gosh, like that changed my life. Like that was crazy information. There's how is it possible?
Difference in our experience.
But I like it because after hearing your experience and being like, oh, that's completely different, polar opposite from what I went through. But it doesn't change how I feel or dampen it. And the reason why is because whatever information is ever given to you by anyone, it's your choice to do what you want with that information.
Right.
And I know that I have the will or choice to make adjustments going forward or how I want to approach it.
Yeah, you can absorb what she says or not.
Right.
But like I said before, she didn't, even if I thought what she was saying was bullshit, she was giving me good advice.
Right. The guidance.
Everything she said.
Right,
yeah. And
right.
like I said earlier, I was like, she's basically, both of them are just life coaches. They both give like very sensible, wise, like, wholesome's not the right word, virtuous advice.
Virtuous, yeah, right.
And I think that even if they're full of shit, they're pointing people in the right direction. So whatever, it's a net positive. They're basically just life coaches with like, but they put on a mystic uniform instead of a professional one.
Right.
You know?
That's how I approached it. When I left, I was like, you just confirmed how I feel and what I'm going through and then what to look forward to. You're pushing me in the direction that I need to go to. That feels good.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't change it where I'm like, oh my gosh, we're going to come into some money. Real
yeah.
soon,
and that's the other thing is they're kind of like taking advantage of like the what are they, I don't know, like manifestation shit. What was that movie? The Secret or whatever?
The Secret.
What is that called? The Power of whatever. They're like telling you you're going to come into money while also giving you good advice.
So you take that.
And if you take the advice,
right,
like, yeah, you're probably going to come into some money.
Right. I hope
like,
so.
Getting money is more or less just making responsible decisions. And they're reinforcing that behavior. So
right. And if we peel a layer back of that, it's like someone telling you that, it kind of takes away from the thing of choice of like, well, that's what I'm going for anyways. Like it's just feeding it to you, whether it's been like sometimes I'm like, I already know what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Whether regardless of the situation or not, I know what I'm going to do, whether it comes to money or not. But putting that in there makes me feel like, well, then is it going to happen to me if I don't do it? Like It's giving me kind of false hope.
Well,
in a way,
it's kind of like the vast majority of the time, if you're not in a good position,
right,
you're gonna come into money.
Sure.
Because the only other option is it just keeps getting worse.
Worse? Right.
Eventually, you're going to come into some money and they're going to be right. And she did keep saying that to me. She's like, does that make sense? And I was like, no. And she's like, it will make sense.
Oh.
I was like, okay. Well,
right.
Like at some point, like look out for that.
Yeah, but kind of no shit,
like,
right?
All right.
Because like.
Well, just like, that's convenient, you know?
Right.
Like, no, it doesn't make sense. But if you're the spirits you're talking to can tell you the future, who's to say, you know, whatever. And it's also vague stuff. It's not like you're going to meet this person with this name this month and they're going to tell you this. It's nothing like that. It's like there's an opportunity coming your way and you need to take it.
Yeah, right.
That applies to every person in the fucking world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, and if the opportunity was a bad decision, I'm not going to blame it on her. It'll just be the next opportunity that's a good decision. I'll be like, oh, it was her. And
I did leave there with one thing that, you know, stuck in my mind, which we talked about, like my future partner, how it was going to be. And I really hated it. I hated the feeling. And then second time I went back and I even told her, I'm like, I didn't like what you said. It sounds like my partner is kind of lazy and not, you know, doesn't care. And I don't know. Just felt like, you know, not me. And she goes, no, it'll make sense. But
she was hyper specific about that for you. For
me, it was like specific, right?
Dude, this is why I said I really want to be in the... I need to get my foot off the table. I really want to be in the fucking...
You can do that. It's fine.
Just for fun, real quick. Will you just move that? Just make sure it's still...
Yep.
Okay. It's plugged in. Yeah?
Yeah, it's plugged in.
Sorry, I just wanted to make...
No, it's good so we know the time.
Too. Oh, it's been 19 minutes?
Isn't that crazy?
That's fucking crazy. I thought it's been like 8 minutes. What?
I know.
That's
I
wild.
know. It's crazy.
Okay. Anyway,
It's always a good time.
I want to be a voyeur. Sounds like not the right word. I want to be I just want to be a fly on the wall for your conversations with them, because I wonder if we're having different experiences because of our disposition, like
Maybe,
the way
but
we.
here's the thing. Here's what sold me was that the way that she talked about my mom,
Mm-hmm.
not even being there, but she did say, "Your mom's here with us now."
Mm-hmm.
The birds next to us were going crazy. By the way, did the birds go off at all?
When I walked in.
It was like so loud during
Mm-hmm.
the session. I was like, she had to tell them to shut up like many
Yeah.
times in a nice way, of course. But
But she also said that to me. She's like, the birds will get loud when the spirits are here.
right.
Birds never got loud.
Oh, they were like nonstop with mine, and a lot
Yeah,
of it
but
was
she
my
said there were spirits there.
Yeah.
But the birds didn't go off.
Right.
So
What does that
are the
mean?
spirits here or not?
What sold me is my mom. The way she said certain things, the way she asked about it, and then I went to go ask like my sister or my dad about something that my mom asked for, and it was like
Right.
turned out to be true. It was like, how could she fucking know that? There's no way.
Okay, but
You know,
what's the thing that she said?
the recipe book was one of them.
How common is it for mothers to have recipe books?
Pretty common, but she talked about also her ring and at a specific place, and it was at a specific place in my sister's house. That was pretty crazy. There's
What'd
like
she
no
say? She said it's at your sister's house?
She thinks that was my sister, and it's in this compartment, and there is a compartment that the ring is in, and then wherever it was located was described like a dresser, specifically like a color, and then that's where it was at.
Oh, that's pretty crazy.
That's why it's kind of mind blowing that you had a completely different experience in a sense, but
Dude, I would not be 100% shocked if somehow an omnipotent being told me, yeah, God and aliens came down and they were like, yes, she's legit.
that's a good party.
I would be 80% shocked. Not 100%, because I don't know.
But
And
that's
also,
the thing, I don't know either.
I feel like I've had experiences in the past where I was extremely skeptical and I was like, this is bullshit. And then later I found out it wasn't. And I was like, oh, I can't trust myself. I'm too skeptical.
Well, that's not a good feeling either. I don't want to be like that either. Where I go, I'm like, God damn it, I didn't believe that, and then it came true. Like,
yeah,
it's a weird feeling.
No, yeah, I don't like that.
But also, just don't tell me what to do, or don't tell me how bad my life is, or I want to do it my own.
Right.
In a sense,
Well, yeah, that's me, right.
Let me do it myself.
But she said all positive things, but like the what was I just fucking talking about? Oh, yeah. I can totally see a reality where like I just skepticed myself out that she was legit, and I talked myself out of it. Because the reality is, and it's hard to really inhabit this opinion or this perspective, I have no idea one way or the other.
Same.
But I say that from an intellectual part of myself. I don't feel like I have no idea. I feel like I know she's a fraud, but I only feel that way. That's why I don't fucking trust my gut or my whatever, because I don't know.
Well, it's hard to, right?
When you feel something, you feel like you know it.
But you can more than anyone.
You can be absolutely dead wrong.
Sure.
And still feel like you're right. And that's why I am just like, I don't know. I have no idea.
What I took from those was, again, confirmation, and validation, and then knowing where to go next. That's what I took from it. And Patricia is completely different. I feel like when I go there, it's more work on my body.
But they both said things to me that were wrong.
Right, and I was there for
like if we were keeping a scorecard, they fucking both lost super hard.
Yeah,
so I just wonder what that.
And I was like, oh wow.
No, I don't have a sister. No, my brother's not a dominating figure. Or there's like 3 other things. Oh, she said
your nana or something with your nana. Like you have a close tie or nana or something about your nana.
Oh, she said.
And you're like, I have 3 nanas.
Oh, she said you have a relationship, something about your grandmother, like something about your relationship with that grandmother is very strong. And I was like, no.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny because Dee said the same thing, actually.
No, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
She was wrong. And then she said the sister thing. Dude.
So
okay.
both of them said the same thing that
Hold
both
on.
wrong? That's weird.
Hold on.
Okay.
This doesn't mean anything, but it points to one of 2 possibilities.
Sure.
One, I'm wrong, and they're both legit, and they're both tapping into things that are real that I just don't. I cannot make it. I'm not connecting the dots.
Could be true.
Or they both have a similar fucking routine, and all of them, if you go to any psychic, they all say similar things.
Sure.
There's a grandmother. I'm getting a this. I'm getting a this because, like, yeah, everybody's got a grandmother. Most people have sisters. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's more women than men, so most people have sisters.
Well, because they just change it. Oh, it's not a sister. Oh, it must be your brother then. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh.
And she did that. She
Right.
literally flipped from
Yeah, I remember
sister
that. I
like
was
to a brother.
right there. Yeah.
They both said a lot of the same things that were wrong.
She even went up to you, which I thought it was interesting.
Mhm.
That she's like kind of give
She
you
started rubbing my back.
like it's okay. You can let down your guard or your mask.
Yeah, it was.
And I was like, oh, this is completely new compared to what my experience
We
is.
both had the thought that she was rubbing my back, like, "Oh, you poor baby, you don't even know."
Kinda, like you don't understand, right?
Or
tapped in.
it was like condescending, like she was kind of like, no, I'm right, like.
Well, that would be really funny.
Or it was her trying to fucking console me into believing her.
Well, that's what I originally thought, but then I was like, well, maybe it's because she thinks that you don't know.
Dude, I don't know. I'm cut right down the middle. But the one that wins out most of the time is skeptic. I don't believe them.
And even with my experience, even if I do feel like they're real legit, I still can't prove it.
Right.
I still don't know.
She literally
That's
said
interesting. Both of them
that
said
there
something.
was a ring in a specific colored dresser.
Yeah.
And it was that color, and it was a dresser.
It was like a regular brown. It could have been brown. No, obviously brown.
She said it was brown?
Yep. But she didn't say the color of the thing. But where it was located was there.
Okay.
Like it's there.
Where does everyone keep their motherfucking jewelry?
Watch what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. That one wasn't solidified for me. But honestly, the one is how she said something. My mom said it. And even like the way she said things. And I was like, oh, that's weird. It's like my mom was right here.
If she said, your mom's no longer with us and her name's Bernadette.
Oh, well, hold on. Well,
I would have been like...
one more thing. And I haven't said this, obviously, in the podcast because, like, she said, your dad's going to move back to California. And I was like, no, he's not. That's not going to happen. Because Patricia was the first one to say it way back when. She's like, your dad's going to move back to California.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, well, we've had this conversation. He wants to stay here. And literally, like days later, Dad's like, oh, I think I want to move back to California. And I was like, how is that possible for timing? I don't know.
It's pretty weird.
I don't know.
See, dude. This is why it's only frustrating when I invite this shit into my life.
Well, that's why we have two. But I love this.
I don't get anything out of it.
I know. I want that part. Well, maybe you do. Maybe you're right and they're wrong. Maybe.
Well, it wouldn't be they're wrong. Maybe I'm right and they're full of shit.
I didn't say that. That's wrong.
Well, yeah. But that would be the case. If I'm right,
but that's
they're
possible.
full of shit.
That's possible.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I honestly don't know, and that's very frustrating.
I know. But I'm really glad you were open to do that because I know some people wouldn't be. And
No. Well, that's the other thing is I'm not a skeptic for skepticism's sake.
No, I know you're not.
I want it to be true. I'm a skeptic because I don't want it because I get my fucking hopes up. I get my heart broken. I want all of this shit to be true.
Time's going to tell a little bit about what she said because even for me, there's things that she said to me that was wild. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, me too.
I kind of hope you're wrong in some places,
right.
But some places I'm like, I hope you're right because I could.
Oh, bro, I got one. I got one that she told me that if it doesn't happen, that's easy. Oh, that's cool because that's a win-win.
Right.
Because, like, if it does happen, that's cool.
Right.
But if it doesn't happen, then I'm right.
Right.
And I get to go, at least I know something for sure.
And that feels good about being right about something you feel.
Yeah, well, not being right. Just,
I keep saying right.
Just having
confirmation
that something exists.
Yes.
Something, like I got hard data that something's real.
Right.
Because having no answers is like, but like when you find out something for sure, it's like, okay, that's a point on the map. I can finally, like, if I get 2 more points, I can triangulate where I am. Or is it 1 more? I don't know. Whatever.
Look, if you are
2 points, you triangulate where you are.
If you are right, then it's your mission and journey to go to every single one
and find the real ones.
And find the real ones, so we know.
Yeah, I mean, dude, let's just play this game for fun, real quick. Let's say they are real.
I immediately got scared.
What?
Because I don't want all of it to be real. What they told me.
Well, no.
Doesn't make sense.
No, okay. This is the opposite. Don't get scared. Let's say that there are real psychics. What are the fucking odds that 2 of them live right here? If they're that rare, if they are real, I would assume they're really rare. It's more likely that most of them are frauds, and like there's like 1% of them of all the ones are real. Maybe probably
and
less.
It's them too, like in this area.
Yeah, odds odds are like a bajillion to 1 that they're gonna be real.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know though.
I mean, that would be awesome because we got to experience that, and then I'd be happy with that. We picked the right ones.
Oh
you
no,
know?
I'm saying the opposite though. I'm saying it's extremely unlikely.
But,
Like,
you're right.
if they
right,
are real,
right,
and there's a small number of them, which
Yes.
is of high likelihood, that way more are fake than real. In fact, I would say, yeah, odds are,
Yeah.
based on no scientific studies, the vast majority of them are full of shit.
Sure. Because how are you going to believe it? How are you going to buy into it? Or how are you going to prove that they're right or wrong, you know? Because, like, going into it, it's more or less like, okay, I guess you're right. I guess what you say.
Right, you can't disprove it.
Right.
So, my point is, if you accept the prospect, I guess, whatever that I'm presenting, that's not the right word, that they are real, but they're extremely rare, then you also have to accept that it's extremely unlikely that these two are real. It's way, way more likely that they're a part of the frauds. But whatever. It's all speculation.
Right.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Neither do I. But I'm going to go back.
You did pick 2 cards in a row.
Oh, like that one time?
You did pick 2 cards in a row one time with no hesitation. You said what the card was going to be, and then you said what the next one was going to be. And we know for a fact that wasn't a... you weren't pulling one on us.
There was 2 different dealers, right? Because we're playing up the river, down the river?
Well, it doesn't matter. That would have been the most elaborate...
and then it's different cards every round.
Yeah.
So there
we were in control of the cards. You weren't controlling the cards.
Mm-mm.
The whole time. For a couple hours, we've been playing a game, an hour, whatever.
I can't even tell you what that feels like, but there's some moments in my life where things that...
Have you talked about that?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so for context, we were playing Up and Down the River.
Card game.
I think that's actually what it's called. It's not called Up the River, Down the River.
What's it called?
I think it's called Up and Down the River.
Oh.
Which makes more sense. Because why would you have to every single time say Up the River, Down the River?
Could have sworn that Taylor said it like that, by the way.
No,
Sorry if I'm calling you out Taylor.
and Taylor both called it that.
Okay.
But I think when I looked it up, it's just called Up and Down the River. Which makes way more sense.
Sure.
Anyway, we were playing this game, and you have to redeal... Whatever, I don't have to explain... But the point is, everybody's taking turns shuffling. It's a lot of shuffling. You weren't they weren't your cards. You were a guest at our house. You were in control of nothing. And then I can't remember, for whatever reason, we were like, what card are we going to... Because you have to turn the top one over. And we're like, what's the card we're going to turn over? And he's just said it. No hesitation. You said it. We're like, what is it? And you said this. And then we turned it over, and it was exactly that. And we were all like, okay, that's crazy. But I guess it's 1 in 52, which is still absurd odds, but not that crazy. And they were like, all right, if that was real, do it again. And then without hesitation, you said it, and we turned it over, and it was that card. And then we were all like, we're not playing this game
Everyone
anymore.
freaked out.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You guys all had a different response.
Yeah, I walked away because I was like, I don't know how to deal with this.
Grant still had that image of him. It was just like his eyes. He just was stuck.
It's unfortunate because telling this story...
And I was dying laughing.
It doesn't sound that crazy.
No.
But when you're there...
I was on ketosis.
And you see this, when you see this happen, it's wild. Anyway.
I can't even explain that myself or why that happened.
It could literally
but it was so much fun to see you guys act that way.
The thing is, even if it's not magic, even if you're not psychic, it's unbelievable just the odds that you would guess it twice in a row.
Right.
That's crazy. Even if that's all it is.
The win for me was you guys seeing that. It wasn't even me being like...
No, of course. It was
hilarious.
hilarious.
I don't even know how I tapped into that. I don't know.
I don't know why I get mad.
I know.
Everyone was upset. I was like mad. We were all mad. We were like, no, we don't want to think about this. There's enough to think about.
For like 15 minutes, dude.
I don't want to think about why that happened.
Yeah, it was wild.
It was cool.
It was cool.
Okay. You have an agenda, I'm sure.
We do. Let's switch gears a little bit. Before we go into talking about some music stuff, which I want to do, first impressions. I want to tell everyone how I met Michael. Michael is a musician, a fantastic, talented artist. My ex-girlfriend at the time was, I think MySpace was a thing, and I heard your song through MySpace and through the local town.
What song?
Wild Child.
I don't even remember MySpace existing then.
You can have music on your page.
Yeah, I mean, I believe you. I just don't remember.
And I remember, and her and I weren't together at the time, but like, we were still friends on MySpace, and then I heard that song, and I thought it was very unique and fresh, something I've never heard before because it was genre that I wasn't really interested in.
Mm-hmm.
And anyways, that's how I heard the song. Fast forward 2 months later, I think, I got in touch with Clev, your former manager, and he was like, come meet me at the mall and then we'll, talk a little bit. But if you're looking to buy tickets from a show, I can deliver to you. But he was asking me questions like, what do you do on MySpace? And, how are you so connected with people? And how did you hear from us? Just kind of picking my brain. And that's kind of introduction, how I met you. And yeah, I think we brought like over 20 people to the show, to one of the first shows I've been to. And you guys were like, holy shit, to get that, by the way, just to think about it now, to get that many extra people on the guest list.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, it wasn't guest list?
Oh, well, you guys got them in somehow because we don't all have tickets.
Sold out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You guys, I'm just thinking like that was.
We didn't get all 20.
I mean, there was 20 of us, and I think half of us had tickets.
Really? And it was sold out?
I was sold out.
And they got the rest on.
And got the rest, and I was thinking like, damn, that's a lot of people you guys got like in there.
Well, I think for one, even headlining the atrium, the small room with the Catalyst, you have like a certain amount of guest lists. They probably give you
like per member.
Yeah, I mean, if headlining, they're gonna give you like, I don't know, 5 or 6 or maybe more. It depends on the venue and the room, the green room and whatever.
You guys been going there. You've been doing pretty well, obviously.
Yeah, but the fact that we sold out, they're just like, yeah, whatever. Of course, you can get 10 people in.
Yeah,
and we probably didn't have a ton of people.
One of the best shows, like just being like with everyone and seeing that and all that happening was like magic.
Dude, I don't remember. I cannot, and I'm not being humble, Anthony. So don't pull that shit. I cannot imagine the show was good.
It was good.
We were
It was so much fun.
But the music. You guys were all drinking and having fun. A little fun. Dude.
And the vibes were good. Everyone was just dancing with everyone, and it was just like everyone was making friends. Like, oh man, it was one of the best.
It was a hype,
exciting
evening for everyone. But I guarantee you, the performance was terrible.
You think so?
Yeah.
No, it was so good. So sick.
I think I remember. Man, I don't remember that show. I remember meeting you out front. Was that where I met you?
You and Cleb came out in front, got us all in.
Yeah.
Met you for a quick second. Obviously, you guys are getting ready to prepare it. And then you took a couple pictures after with a few of us.
Mm-hmm.
Can't find that picture. I'm sure it exists somewhere on Facebook. But I believe Chris and I took a picture with you. And that's the first picture we ever took. Anyways, one of my favorite shows. Just the whole thing how it happened.
Any idea who the opener was?
No, because I think we showed up a little bit on the later side.
Right. I'm just trying to piece together, because I can piece together.
I'll find the photo.
Things so that I can remember the evening.
Right.
I think there was... Yeah, anyway.
You took a photo and you're basically just like...
Yeah, that's what I did back then.
Yeah, you didn't smile, but it was nice.
Yeah.
You had time for us. Anyways, that's the first time I kind of had a brief meeting with you, but the very first time meeting you, I was really drunk. And we were at our friend Ashley's house with, we invited you guys over. You guys all came over.
I didn't know you before then?
No, because
I felt like do you remember all the stuff I liked you?
Do you remember all the stuff that I was saying to you?
No.
I would always say like something like, dude, I love your music. No homo.
Oh, yeah.
And just a no homo night, dude. Oh, my God.
We didn't let that go for a long time.
Forever.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember. That was the era.
I was just starting drinking.
You came from a different crowd, and that was also the era when everyone would say no homo.
It was. Yeah. Right.
Now that's like offensive.
It is offensive, and I understand. But I mean, that was a different time back then.
It shouldn't be offensive, honestly, because it's kind of just
because I was just like so excited that you guys all came to this house and hung out with us, and obviously drinking and being new to drinking. Mm-hmm. My emotions were flooding out.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That was in the kitchen.
I mean,
there was an island.
Yeah.
In the kitchen?
Yeah.
We were standing around
and outside, too. We had like a moment, you and I were talking, and then Danny... I
was hammered, too.
You guys were hammered?
I was drunk.
I don't remember.
Oh, wait. Hold on. What party was that?
It was the low-key one.
That was your going away one?
No, it was the low-key one.
Oh, there was only like a few people there.
And they were like... And everyone was excited you guys were coming.
There was like 6 of us.
All you guys came.
Like, there's like 6
of us? For whatever reason.
Us?
Yeah, there was like a very intimate hang.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So by the way, I was going off to college in the summer.
Were you wearing a blue...
I don't remember. Plaid?
Yeah.
I was going off to college for the summer, and I never drank, and I didn't want to go to college not drinking. So I was drinking every weekend to prepare to go to college. I was nervous. I was 24. And then I was thinking like, oh gosh, like
It's so cute, Anthony.
dude, I was like, I
It's
can't.
so adorable.
And what helped was that Ricky was like, we're gonna take you through all the progressions of all the
Yeah.
alcohols to see what you like, and we'll figure it
This
out.
is like 40-year-old virgin.
It is like that, exactly.
It's like them
Dude,
trying
I
to
was a
get him to
square.
have sex before he hooks up with the girl he
Total
likes.
square, you
Yeah.
know. Anyways,
But
so I
not.
do remember that was the first time I actually got to talk to you, and you were so nice. Because you're like, you don't have to keep saying that. You don't have to be so nice. Like, you can just be you. And I was like, you know,
Crazy
obviously I
because
was
a
really
lot of
drunk.
people would tell you the opposite.
I know.
A lot of
It
people
was
have
really
different
nice.
experiences.
And I
than me.
remember
don't-
thinking that, like, damn, you guys, everyone's so cool.
I think I'm nice.
You're nice.
A lot of
Obviously, we're
people don't
friends.
think I'm nice.
A lot of people.
A lot of people's first impression of me is that I'm not nice.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. I think
No-
it's just because I'm myself most of the time.
Wait, did we figure out what your mask was? Your rising. Remember we talked about your chart,
Is it Taurus?
and you're like, oh my gosh, it makes sense that.
Oh yeah. 'Cause,
Right.
like I
Oh,
put
your
my-
Libra moon.
Yeah.
So let me think of this. Your Pisces sun.
I thought I was Pisces.
Libra
Pisces.
moon, and then your
Somebody
Taurus.
told me I was. Yeah.
Taurus rising.
So my mask is like very assertive and like
It can be.
and
Right.
like I don't know, calm or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, it can be whatever.
Well, do you think it's maybe that's the impression people
The
pick up on?
point is, I'm nice all the time.
I know that.
Okay.
You have to tell me.
But I also have opinions all the time. And sometimes when you meet people, there's no opportunity to express your opinions. So they're just like, oh, you're nice. But sometimes when you meet people, immediately you're talking about things. And I have strong opinions. So if that's what they hear first, they're like, oh, you're an asshole.
You're a curious person, first of all.
Yeah.
And you love to ask questions and also give your opinion when a lot of people are not used to that.
Right.
We talked about that today.
Yeah, and as I get older, I keep my opinion to myself more.
Which is, you shouldn't,
No.
right? You shouldn't.
No. I think it's a useful tool.
I mean, it's okay to like maybe
I used to
observe.
be way more like insert my opinion.
Look, I mean, I also do that too. I
It's
also
also-
observe first before I interject and then be me.
Yeah.
I'm also a little cautious of just being me. I can be intense.
Yeah.
You know? And for people, they don't know how to respond to that other than like, I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Which, okay, fair enough. But I try to observe. So maybe I understand. But
It's just a young
you
thing,
are a nice
too.
person. Even with your opinions and curiosity, I don't think that changes.
I think so. Taylor described it to me one time. He said, like, he said, I like it. He appreciates it because he knows I'm just being present. Like, I care about what people are saying.
Right.
So, like, if I'm confused, he's like, if you're confused about something, you'll stop someone and make them clarify. Because
How many other people do that?
Because you care. He's like, but to some people, that's like, it's like aggressive. Like you're interrupting or like you're not just being easy and go with the flow. And I'm like,
He said that to you like that?
yeah, no. But he understood. He's like, I like it.
Right.
He's like, I like that about you. But some people are just like, let it go.
Well, Taylor's also a curious person.
Yes.
I'm also a curious person.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that if you don't know something, you want me to stop me there before we go further. I want to do that. And I want to give you the best.
Yeah, dude, if I found out
The
that
best
someone
way.
was confused and they were just tuned out and just like didn't, there's like, oh, you don't care about what I'm saying.
Right.
That's why you're not asking me to clarify.
Right.
If you're asking me and stopping me, it's because you're participating. That's great. You're listening to what I'm saying.
Right. Right.
I don't know.
Okay, well, back to the thing. That was my first impression. Obviously, just being super stoked to meet. I mean, pretty big local band. They're doing really well. And, I mean, from there, obviously, I went to Hawaii, but kept in touch. Clev was super thoughtful and kept me... Gave me things to like work on and be part of it. Because it wasn't part of you guys just yet. But he was like, what do you know about social media? What do you know about marketing? What do you know about this? And it was like helping me on the way. And I really loved that because like he saw something in me, which was really nice. But from your experience, would like to know your first impression or anything you remember, even, really early on. Yeah, I want to know. And don't hold back, man.
No, it's all good. I didn't experience anything negative about you till like years in.
Right.
You have a very good like representative.
Mm-hmm.
The representative is who you always meet.
Yeah.
I've never even seen this, but that's like it's like a Chris Rock bit. You
Right,
always
right,
meet the
right.
representative. Or so I've been told. Anyway, you were just like so. I mean, how could I not like you? Because you're so like sincere and innocent and pure in a way until we
Right.
ruined that.
Right.
We destroyed your innocence and purity and we brought out the devil in you.
Sure.
All you did was it was just adoration. You just loved me and you loved what I made, and it was just all positive, and you were just always stoked to be around us, and you weren't annoying or weird. You were just, because it was so sincere, and you weren't,
Mm-hmm.
and you were just fun, and you were charismatic.
Super
And
excited.
you're cool. I loved you immediately.
New chapter,
Yeah,
right?
you were the coolest.
Yeah.
And it felt good to have you around because you were like you were just a cheerleader. You were just super
Totally.
supportive and positive, and it was just like, why would we not want to have you around? And then as we got closer, I don't even remember when I can't even remember our first fight, because now we're just like we're like brothers.
Right. Yeah.
And I know you have a dark side to you, and I know we can fight, and I know we can butt heads and get irritated at each other. So I just accept all that, but I don't remember the transition. I just remember you before.
I mean, there was times where I got so drunk, and you gotta like talk to me, like, dude, you're being irrational, or
no, but that
doesn't make sense, or
that was different though.
But I do remember those talks. I mean, those things
That's
that you
just
pointed out.
Being hammered.
But dude, yeah, like that was all awakening for me.
Nah, but I
went through all that stuff.
You just being emotional.
Yeah,
I thought it was funny
emotional.
then. That
I know
didn't
you
bother
did.
me.
Yeah, right.
I'm talking about us like getting into it. I don't
Getting
know.
into it?
Like I don't remember the first time. I just remember the before and after.
Oh, like our fight and then didn't talk?
No, not that. Just like experiencing any, like at a certain point, like when you're friends with someone in the beginning, it's like all good, and then eventually you have your first whatever, and then it feels like you kind of rip off the Band-Aid.
I don't remember. I do remember one time after a show. I think it was music in a park, and I had my heart setting doing something. It was around my birthday, if I'm not mistaken. And Chelsea and you were having a conversation, but I got mad at Chelsea for changing the location where I wanted to do, and I was like, dude, why?
Sounds familiar.
But you were legitimately upset because you're like, dude, she's genuinely just being cool. Why are you being so weird about this?
I don't remember.
And I remember being really upset at you, being like, why are you taking that side?
Yeah.
Why not my side?
Yeah.
And that fused something in me, and where I'm like, oh, I don't know if I. And then I probably didn't hold back.
Sounds familiar, but I don't remember.
But that wouldn't be something I would say. That was one of our first things that we, But I can't remember. Do you? Anything
Oh
else?
my God, there's so much coming back to me about
It's
you.
flooding. Please tell me.
No.
No, not
I
even.
don't want to just go right into any of that. Just crazy shit you've done.
I've done a lot of crazy
For
shit.
you being such a thoughtful, taking care person, you have this fucking wild side to you that doesn't come out often, but just it's there. You can access it. I don't know about now, but back then.
A lot of it had to do with drinking, dude.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's mostly alcohol.
You remember the time I had the 2 beers in my hand?
Yeah, and you're hitting them against your head.
Yeah. I was like, what did I say? It was my birthday. We had a Halloween party at Cleb's house.
Abusing yourself verbally.
And I was so upset, dude. So upset.
You were like, I'm so fucking dumb or something like that.
And I tried to.
And then Ollie and I both bear hugged you from the sides. And
my
then you
God.
just went down, and all three of us went down.
Dude,
slowly.
why did I have 2 beers in my hand?
I don't know, but you're hitting yourself with the head with them.
And I try to hit it hard as I can on my head for whatever reason. And then I'm falling forward into the grass it's like the edge of a cliff.
It was like the Titanic.
Right. And then both of you guys were on top.
Hold your breath. I
and
remember
then we all
slow motion going
fell,
down.
And then laughing
thinking
so hard.
Did you laugh immediately?
Oh my gosh, it was so funny.
It's crazy that you were able to flip the switch because you were crazy.
Yeah.
No, and then there's I don't really know anything about this one, but I just remember can I say people's names? Can I talk about your exes?
Please.
I'm not talk about your exes, but say their names.
Yeah.
Lisa calling me because she didn't know what to do, how to get you to get in the car or something.
Oh my gosh, I got alcohol poisoning. I think I was drugged that night.
Yeah,
that had to be the only
jumped
thing.
Out of the car on the freeway.
No, I was
something?
going to.
You were trying to.
Do you want to know that story real quick?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Basically, I was at this event with this guy named Abel who had a fashion show, and Lisa was in it.
Mm-hmm.
And put it this way, I had a couple bottles of Jameson that I brought.
What? Oh, okay. You didn't drink a couple bottles.
No, I brought them. We all shared, but we were drinking early. I didn't eat all day.
Yeah.
We were in San Francisco. Lisa's getting ready. I'm getting hammered. And then I go across the street.
Sounds so fun. Already.
And I don't know if Lisa was with me. I can't remember, but I had more. I had Yamazaki 18 for the first time.
Whiskey.
It was really good.
Okay.
Drank that, and that put me over. Yeah. But then something changed. When I went back, I remember it being like faded. I can't remember everything.
Yeah.
but being really fucked up.
Well, you might have just blacked out.
But then I started to feel like sick, like almost pain in me.
Yeah.
And then Lisa was scared.
Yeah.
I think she was worried. I wouldn't say scared, but worried.
Yeah.
And I remember peeing before getting in the car, like out in the street in the middle of public. That's not like me, dude.
No.
That's not like me.
Well, but it's like blacked out. You, not you, but everyone.
I've only been blacked out maybe 1 or 2, 3 times max.
Same.
And that specific one was very different.
Yeah.
Where I wasn't myself. And like thinking back about it, I was like embarrassed about it.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
we're on the freeway. She's trying to get me home. And I was like holding my stomach and thinking, I need to get the fuck out of this car. That's all I remember. And then I was trying to open the door on the freeway when she's just trying to drive home.
Yeah.
And she was like panicked and just got out, got off the freeway and then parked in this parking lot. And then I opened the door and just fell on the ground. And I was like holding my stomach and just being like, call Michael. He'll know. Or like, I remember saying something like, call Michael. Or she didn't know what to do.
So it's your idea.
I think so.
Okay.
Now, maybe I'm blurring the lines. I don't remember. But
I
don't remember.
know.
But she was worried.
She called me and she's like,
and I never done that in my life, dude.
I don't know what to do. What do I do? And I was like, oh, I can't help.
That was one of those days when you wake up the next day and you're just like, how do I live with myself? Or how do I apologize for someone? And it sticks with me because that was the first time I actually been blacked out and acted that way.
Yeah.
But, it was a long time ago. And
oh, no, it's fine.
Obviously,
both of us
fucking
have had.
Went way overboard in drinking. And that was awakening for me, that part of like drinking. Mm-hmm. Like understanding like there's a limit.
Oh,
there is a limit that I cannot handle. My body cannot handle it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there is a wild side to me. Sure.
I'm trying to think of like the other ones. That one just makes me laugh in hindsight. The one
I have good memories of it now.
Also,
like being okay with it.
Were you wearing a priest's outfit?
Yeah,
that's what it was.
So funny.
Why?
Because you'll see later.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a little fun segment later.
All right, cool. All right, that's all.
That was the night that I got mad at clubs and jumped into the grass.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next segment I'm going to bring up is going on tour with you and reflecting on our tour days, which was a lot of fun. I wanted to ask you, like, what was it like having me on tour? Obviously, let me give a little bit of background. What made it special? What was challenging? I'll start with with you, and then I can give you my.
To be honest, I don't have like as long as it was. I don't have that many specific memories because my memory's bad. It's not about. It was not memorable. I'm not just saying that I actually have a bad memory.
I mean, because you've had so many tours, like it's hard to keep.
It's not just that. As I get older, and just the last few years, I sleep. Like my memory.
You're talking to the person who's really bad at remembering everything too.
Really? I feel like you have a good
as the older you get, you have to remember more stuff, and all blends in.
Yeah, but something's different in here for me. It's not just age. Something's different. Where like all of a sudden my memory.
Different how?
It's when I got on medication, I think.
Okay. So it's changed the way you remember things?
My memory is weird.
Okay.
I forgot about that until just now, actually.
That's so funny.
When I got on medication. Yeah.
Right.
When I got on medication is when I started noticing, I was like, oh, my fucking memory is weird. Like, I can't explain it. Like, my access to my memory feels like a little bit short-circuited. Like, the wires are frayed. Like, it's still there.
Like, faint. Like it's not connecting.
Like, I can't get through.
Yeah.
It's harder to get through.
Sure.
It's clogged up. Anyway, it was really fun.
Well, let me start by saying this.
Yeah.
You asked me to be tour manager. Like, just was really cool because I get to work with you.
Yeah.
Like, in a way where I'm like, okay, I get to go on tour for the first time. Like, I was super stoked the whole time. Obviously, I hurt my back later on, but, that was a bummer. But other than that, it was so much fun.
Well, yeah. Also, tour managers, it's not, it's grunt work in the beginning, but it can lead to, like, big time, depending on what you want, actually. It's not like a path. It's not a career path, but there are many hyper successful managers and label owners and shit like that started out tour managing. Anyway, so I guess I'm just trying to justify that I wasn't like, hey, will you do this like bitch work for us? It's like, well, just test it out, see if you like it, and it can, whatever. But it was. I sold it to you really hard. And
because
this is what's funny.
Before, right?
I sold it to you, and I wasn't lying, and I wasn't selling it. I was just in my mind, I was telling you the truth.
Right.
Tour is just summer camp on wheels
Right.
a lot of the time, but like an adult version where everything's just fucking hilarious and fucked up. You're with the boys. It's just a constant running joke. It's just party time. There's always something to do. There's always hijinks, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, it's just going to be a blast. And then it was like the roughest tour
You've ever been on, huh?
Yeah, it was so rough.
But in my perspective, I had a blast.
Yeah,
That's so
in
much fun.
hindsight, but I remember
Yeah.
us talking about it near the end or even after going, this was not as
we had some
fun.
rough times.
This was a harder tour. Your
Yeah.
first tour was not as summer camp
Also,
on wheels.
some people I had to
as
deal
most.
with, like payouts and stuff,
Yeah.
were not nice. And even Matt, at the time, your other
Yeah.
manager, was like, yeah, that shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
There was lots of tough stuff you had to deal with. And then your back injury was really
oh my God.
not good timing, and that was upsetting for everyone.
I felt
because it was really
helpless.
bad.
Like I couldn't do anything,
Yeah.
other than sit there and merch, and that was it.
But it was fun. I mean, I don't know. Can you help recall some of like
the first thing is that we had to drive from
anecdotes?
LA to New Mexico. I drove in the van.
Oh, I remember that.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, you know what you're gonna talk about?
No, but I mean, I have a thing, but I don't know if you do. And I don't know if we've ever talked about this.
Okay. So we get there, have an Airbnb.
Airbnb for the night.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But the van, something's wrong with the van. So we have to make a call and we're to say, hey, we need to change this van because we need it for the tour.
Yep.
And they're like, well, take it to Dallas and then we can switch it there.
Yep.
So we had to reroute ourselves to Dallas after.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the thing I'm going to talk about is probably the thing you remember,
Yep.
which was I asked everyone to make their beds.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that was in the description. I don't know why, because usually after you sleep in an Airbnb in a bed, you don't make it because they have someone to clean it.
It wasn't in the description.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, that's what I was telling everyone.
No.
Why?
It wasn't. I'll stake my life on this. I know it wasn't. That's why I stood my ground.
I think we checked it, and you're like, what?
No, I checked it, and it wasn't in there.
Okay, but anyways.
No, that's an important part.
No, but
so I need you to fucking believe
No,
me.
but I checked it, and I said it says clean up after all your stuff.
1,000% you're wrong.
Okay, maybe it didn't say specifically make the bed, but it said make sure your space and you leave off is clean. Like, did your clean space?
No.
So I don't know. Of course it did.
No.
And 1,000% it did.
No.
Yeah.
Anthony, I'll bet my mother's life on this.
I don't know how we're gonna look back.
It said.
How are we gonna do that?
I can look back.
Okay.
I can probably find it in my account.
Okay. And look, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But there's a reason why I enforced it to everyone.
I know it didn't because I pointed that out to you, and I have a vivid memory of you going, "Please, just do it anyway."
Yeah.
I'm asking.
Yeah. As your friend, not like as your tour manager. Please just do it.
Yeah.
And then everyone else was like, "No problem, man. I'll just whatever," because it was like not a big deal. Just put the sheet like the whatever.
Yeah.
But you just wouldn't let it go.
Yeah, I was trying to set a tone because I was like, "Hey, this is a stupid place to try and like flex your power. You're the tour manager. This is stupid. You don't need to set."
And then I told you after, I'm like, "Well, this is like me booking the Airbnb myself. I don't want to get a bad review."
You didn't. I booked it.
So just do it for me. And you're like, "I'm not doing it."
I
I'm
booked it. That didn't happen.
No. I booked it.
On your account?
Yes, that's why that's why I was like, please just do it.
Let's
just
go. Let's look.
Yeah, for sure. I'll show you.
I'm gonna look right fucking now.
Go ahead, look right now. Actually, can I?
You look and I'll look.
I don't have the Airbnb on this phone. I booked it. And you know how you know?
I think you booked it under my account.
No, you know how you said after?
What?
Well, next time going forward, I'll book it on my own. And I was
Really?
like, okay, yeah.
Go back. This is a stupid thing to do, but like.
But I was mad about it, obviously, because I was just like, why can't you just put the fuck? And so I think I did it for you. Or something happened.
I made my bed.
You did make your bed after all?
Yeah, it clearly said that there was a cleaning fee.
Mm-hmm.
We had to pay a cleaning fee, and I had to pay the cleaning fee. I was like,
you were like, why do we?
I was like,
have
I'm
to
not
clean
making my
and
fucking bed because
Right.
it doesn't say to make the bed, and they charged me $200 for a cleaning fee or whatever the hell.
Right.
It was expensive.
Right.
And I was like, I'm not making my bed just because you're telling me to, and you're being irrational. I'm paying for this place to get cleaned. I'm not making my bed, and you can't tell everyone else to. You're not the boss, is what I was trying to say.
Sure.
You're the tour manager. That doesn't mean you're the boss.
Right.
That was
the
all
only thing I was worried about was like, I don't want to get a bad review of mine, so then I'm just going to do it.
But I don't think that that's true.
It is true. 100% did it.
I know you believe that, but I also believe 100%
I know,
that it's not true.
I know I booked it. Anyways, that set the tone for this tour. And so I had a decision where I'm like, look, going forward, whatever I think is right,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to not push for it unless like it's very important. And I think Justin, because he's like, hey, man, you're going to have to let that go. He's like, because we have so many other things coming up. Like, what's the big deal? I'm like, you're right. It's them. Like whatever. I go. I just want to make sure it's like doesn't go against my account because I travel a lot. Whatever. You still looking?
Yep. The shitty thing I just realized is I've stayed in, it was Albuquerque.
Mm-hmm.
Stayed in Albuquerque a lot. So.
I mean, we can know the date.
What year was it?
2019, January.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
It's not on here. And this does go back past that. But that's weird because
2018. January 2018.
Hey, wait, I remember this. It was the 18th? Or, yeah, I don't know. No, it's not on mine. I don't remember staying here. Oh, okay, never mind. All right.
So that set the tone.
You're probably right.
But what I was nervous about was that I didn't want you to think that I was coming over to make a power trip, which you just made a point.
I did think you were.
And then I was like, dude, as your friend, I just wanted you to do that because I just didn't want to be marked by that.
Not a
but
power
I didn't like
trip.
what you said after. You're like, well, I'll just do it next time then. And I was like, okay. Like,
well,
that's fine.
I didn't think it was a power trip. I thought you were trying to make up for the fact that you had never tour managed before. I thought you were trying to like.
Oh no, never tour. You're right.
I thought you were trying to like cement that like I'm taking this seriously.
Oh.
And in my mind I was like, this is the wrong way to do it.
I did take it seriously.
No,
but
I
wanted
know,
to do a
but
good
I'm
job.
saying I thought you were trying to.
Yeah, becoming this position.
You were trying to like overcompensate for never having no experience.
Well, on camera, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Well, it's okay.
At all.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. We didn't talk about that, right?
I'm sorry too. I still think I was right because I had to pay for the cleaning fee, and I looked in the thing that we didn't have to make any of the beds.
I definitely booked it.
No, but I'm saying I paid for it.
You probably paid for it.
No, of course I paid for it. I paid for the whole fucking tour. You think you paid for the Airbnb?
I don't remember. I just know I booked it. No, you actually paid for it. I remember your card.
No,
you're right.
I know, but I'm saying, of course you wouldn't pay for the Airbnb. Why would you do that?
I was also broke, so yeah, probably right.
You're the tour manager. You're getting paid. You don't pay for my Airbnb.
Sure, right.
I pay for everything.
Right.
So my point is, I'm paying for this. I'm not making the bed. They didn't ask us to make the bed, and
which makes no sense.
And I'm sorry, you never have to make the beds in Airbnb.
I agree.
Ever.
I agree.
No Airbnb I've ever stayed in, you have to make the bed.
I'm with you.
So it was an outrageous ask, is what my point was. I was like, no, that's stupid. You're just deciding on the spot you want us to make the bed. They're gonna strip it.
I said the same thing.
The only thing they ever do is ask us to strip it and put it on the bathroom floor or in the laundry room.
Right, or one place so they can just get it.
Why am I gonna make the bed in a dirty bed?
I understand.
That's
why
I was
I'm the
pissed.
same way. Right.
Sorry, now I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Damn.
Plus, it was also early, and I was pissed.
I know.
I was like, dude, I'm so tired, and I'm not making the bed. That's a crazy, weird ask.
Right.
So, anyway, your apologies.
Well, now that what I know now, I was like, maybe I just don't care. Like, just take that and... Because I'm with you. I've been so many Airbnbs where I don't have to make the bed. They do all the cleaning stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
And they didn't ask. If they had asked, I would have done it 1,000%. I'm not that much of an asshole. I'm not a rebel.
No. If you say something what you believe in, you're never like trying to be mean about it. You're just like, no, dude, that's not right. Why would it? Doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, if you had showed me, if it was in the description, I would have been like, of course we're gonna do it.
Right.
Not only for you, I would have done it for me, if it was on my account.
Right.
So, of course, for your account, I'm not gonna not do it.
I didn't know you made the bed, so thank you for making the bed.
Well, I'm not 100%, but I'm almost paused because I remember being pissed and going like, of course, I'm not gonna stand.
Well, because I was like, I made him like, dude, come on, like as your friend, do it for me.
Yeah, I would never let you make the bed just because I'm petty. I would have been like, no way, you're making my fucking bed. I'll make it so I can be pissed at you later.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like if you made it, I'd have to feel bad, and I was like, there's no way I'm feeling bad. You're not making my bed. So I guarantee you, I made my bed.
So that was the first day.
Anyway,
tour was really fun. Everyone we toured with was super nice. Really loved those guys and gals. And I just remember one day that in DC that we got stranded because on accident. We left the keys.
I left the keys in there.
The keys, right?
Yeah, I locked them in.
And dude, that was
we were there till like 3 a.m. But
that was so much fun because first of all,
it
was like negative or like 3 degrees outside, like super cold.
Yeah, they had to kick us out of the venue. I was freaking out.
They let us in there.
No, I know, but I'm saying that they needed us
yeah,
out.
Right.
I was keeping all the employees there. I was panicking because I was like, we're either keeping the employees later than they're supposed to be here at the venue, or we're gonna be out in the cold, -3 degrees until 3 in the morning. I was freaking out, and I was like, "And we gotta wait. Do we have the day off? We had the next day off, huh?
We had the next day off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I was super tired and sleep deprived. I remember
They took a long time to get there, but
I was
had fun.
panicking. I did not.
You felt bad because
I
you're
felt
just like,
terrible
God damn it.
because everybody else had to wait in the cold too.
We were just like, we made the best of it.
And then Collybud's team
They
was
put
like,
music on.
"You guys
they,
can hang out and
they were
like,
so nice. Oh
like,
yeah, right.
go in our trailer or something like that." And I was just like, "No."
And it happened again later
Terrible.
on. And in Bakersfield, I think Eric left the keys in the car, the van, and the car was running. You remember this? It happened happened twice.
No, I don't remember that.
Oh,
In Bakersfield,
I think so.
Oh,
Or maybe Fresno, or maybe like one of those valleys.
we were with Collie.
I don't remember. But we left.
You were the tour manager,
I was.
so it had to be with Collie. That whole tour was. With
Oh yeah,
Collie
yeah,
Buds.
right. Yes.
I want to remember. I need visuals. Can you give me more? What was the venue? What was?
Well, I know it was
describe
just
something.
it was the reason I bring it up is because my back was hurt, and I asked the boys to make sure if they can just leave the back seat open, and you guys picked me up from a hotel.
Oh, hold on. Yeah.
I think it was Fresno.
That was
Fresno.
Fresno. No, Modesto. Wait, maybe Fresno.
It was Fresno.
Really?
Jane came to the show.
No, you're right. Fresno.
Jane came to the show with Fresno.
You're absolutely right. Fresno.
Took her to the hotel.
Oh.
You picked me up from the hotel after we dropped her off.
I hooked up with some girl that night. I think I remember. Did we stay at a hotel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, right.
Wait. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And Justin.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember all this.
I'm not gonna say what else happened. You know.
No, I'm just saying.
There's a lot of action going on.
I'm just saying Justin was there.
Like Grant.
That's all.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Let's not say anything about other people.
Anyways, here's what happened. I asked the boys, I'm gonna go to the hotel, pick me up, give me In-N-Out Burger. Right, y'all are eating.
Yeah.
And then I was like, can you keep the back open just because I need to lay down? My back is like fucked up.
Yeah.
I opened the door, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's tons of shit in the back seat, and all I could see was Grant just eating his In-N-Out Burger, and dude, it triggered me.
Mm-hmm.
Because here's what happened. I saw that, and I was like, I'll do it my fucking self.
Mm-hmm.
So I was grabbing shit, and I
Yeah.
hurt my back really bad, and I went outside. I go, what the fuck? Like, so mad.
Yeah.
I yelled at Grant so much.
Mhm.
And I obviously felt bad.
Yeah.
But I was so hurt and so
Mhm.
mad that I was like, asked one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I sat in the back, right, being mad at myself for like lashing out.
Should have done that, obviously.
I felt bad.
You were working so hard.
I should have said something else other than that. And it
Yeah,
still
whatever you
sticks
said
with
to him
me,
was really
obviously, because I
mean.
was like, because after we got gas,
I was pissed.
and you came around, I was filling up the gas, and you're like, dude, what's up with you? I go, I need a moment to think.
You're
about
like,
it.
I can't talk about it
right now.
Yeah,
right.
I remember.
Which was nice. 'Cause you're like, okay, we're gonna talk about this though.
Yeah.
And then I apologized, obviously, to Grant because it meant something to me.
Yeah,
where
I
felt bad.
yelled at you right then.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was like, hey,
I didn't care.
we don't fucking talk to each other like that.
Right.
I was pissed.
So
I was
was I.
also
I
looking
know.
for a fight. I don't remember why.
I couldn't do it, dude. I
I
was
think
in pain, like a lot of pain.
Yeah. No, I know. And Grant fucked up.
Dude, all I could see him go, you know, how he eats.
Yeah.
Sometimes when he breathes. I'm sorry, Grant, but when it's made me mad. All I wanted was to be in the back seat eating my In-N-Out cheeseburger.
And you didn't want to ask him for help. And he was supposed to set you up with a place to sit.
I'm
and
so
you
sorry,
were in
man.
so much
Grant,
pain.
I'm so sorry. That was so mean.
Yeah,
Anyways,
and you said
I was drink this.
something really mean.
I don't remember.
Not like
I probably did.
not like mean insulting. I'm saying the way you phrased whatever you said to him was so like, I don't give a fuck about you. Move this shit, you piece of shit. It was like that vibe. And that's why I was like,
that sounds
yo,
like me.
let's not talk to each other like that.
Straight up.
But I said it more aggressive
Yeah.
because I was pissed.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was so pissed.
I mean, that tour was so hard.
I think we're all just like
Irritable
tired and
and-
irritable.
yeah.
Yeah.
I drove in a snowstorm in Toronto.
And I also just
I
don't
was
like
scared.
I don't like our friends talking to each other like that, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think I was in a
And
bad
I felt
mood.
helpless, dude. That last half of the tour,
Yeah.
I literally just couldn't do shit.
To your credit, it was good that we didn't talk at the gas station.
Yeah.
Because I remember I was looking for a fight.
Sure. I just couldn't. I couldn't believe I did that.
I remember going in to get a water or whatever the hell
Mhm.
and going like, I can't wait to fucking sink my teeth into this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because I was pissed.
Sure.
And it was like irrationally pissed. So it was great that you said, I don't want to talk about it right now. I was like, damn it.
Because the reason why, I know how hard I could be on myself, and I was
Yeah.
already in a bad place.
Yeah.
I was already hurt, physically hurt, and then hurt that I did that, and then like I was embarrassed.
Yeah, good
know?
call.
Yeah, and I had to be like, I need to sit with.
Because
this for
I
a
was gonna
second."
light you up, and then you would have lit me up, and we were just gonna like
Right, go
verbally. I
back,
mean,
yeah, right.
it just would have been like a
Yeah,
battle, and then we would have obviously squashed it.
Yeah, right.
But like it was not productive. I
Right.
was not looking for productivity. I was looking for a fight. 'Cause I
Man.
was in a bad mood.
I guess we did have a kind of a rough.
Yeah,
Rough
that
tour.
tour was really
It
hard.
was so much fun, dude. It was my only tour. Really
It
I've been on, and
wasn't
was so
that
much- it was-
fun while we
I
were
had
doing
so much
it.
fun. I don't know, like
No,
just
no.
going to every city
But I'm
and
telling you,
everything and doing all the things. Like,
I have
it was
the
so much
same
fun.
memory.
It was so much fun.
I have the same memory. I remember it being so much fun, but I also remember during
blur.
it thinking like feeling bad because I was like, this tour is not as fun as I promised you it would be,
Mhm.
and this is rough. We're not having as much
Also,
fun.
the weather played a big part of that.
We were all
my gosh.
moody a lot of the time, and we all got sick. We were sick for weeks.
Oh my gosh!
all
Remember?
of us.
I was in Chicago. I was
Every
so
single
sick.
one of us was sick.
So sick.
5 of us.
And then can I just say something?
yeah.
Chicago, the worst like sickness I had in years. I remember. Obviously, you just push through, and I'm doing merch.
Trying to remember
Well, we had a
where
day
stayed.
off. We stayed close to
It wasn't
Wrigley
the
Field.
3-story.
We stayed by.
Oh, it
Wrigley
was in a
Field.
hotel.
Yeah, it was a hotel.
That's right.
We had a day off. We did a little
We stayed in a
venturing,
tiny
whatever.
little room.
Yeah.
You and I.
Anyways, just the people there were so enthusiastic. But here's why I didn't have patience for. I was sick,
Mhm.
and they see what's available on the wall or on the front of you, and they'd be like, "Do you have any tank tops?" And I'm like, and I look back and I go, "No. What else? What else are you looking for? You know?" You're like, dude, they ask
Bro.
some of the most interesting questions sometimes.
Go off.
No, I won't go off.
Nah, go off, queen.
No, because they were so nice, you know. And then sometimes I'd be
No,
like,
dude.
"Do you want me to cut the sleeves off for you and have a tank top?"
People-
Also, it's like 15 degrees outside. Are you sure you want a tank top?
I'm not saying that they're stupid,
No, it's not that at all.
but there's
I think they're just
something
like, what
about
else you have?
people who come to shows when they step up to the merch table, they become fucking retarded.
Bro, it's hilarious. It really is hilarious.
Yeah, it is. And Dylan has because Dylan,
Dylan
when
is
he
so
comes on
good.
tour, he sells his own merch.
Right.
So he has stories every night
Yeah.
for us
He has some good ones.
on the way back. And he just talks to the dumbest people. And I think not everyone is that dumb. So like, what's going on?
People want to talk about the show,
They
about
ask
the artist. They ask
dumb questions, dude.
and obviously, like I have time for that because that's where I'm there for.
Mm-hmm.
But the things that bothered me, what was irritable, I was like, "There's no fucking tank tops up there.
Yeah.
I'll cut the sleeves off if you want,
Yeah, yeah.
and make it 2 for $40. I don't give a
Mhm.
shit, whatever." But look, man, I had a lot of fun,
Merch
and
is a rough
I was really
gig.
happy that you asked me to be there, to do that because it was a great experience. Got to see a lot of different cities, meet a lot of different people.
Mhm.
House of Blues in Boston was fun.
Oh yeah.
Playing in
That's right.
Montreal, that big venue,
Yeah.
meeting all these Montrealians. I don't know what they are.
Canadians.
Yeah, Canadians. They were so nice. We went out after, me and Eric.
Were they?
Yeah, we went out. We went to a club with some people.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
me and Eric, and we went to have
I
McDonald's. It was fun.
Obviously, because I didn't go. But I remember
Yeah, we had some good times.
thinking that the crowd booed us.
They did,
I'm pretty sure they booed us. You heard
but it
them
wasn't
too.
like a huge boo. It was more like, "Who
No, but
are
it
you
was-
guys?"
But
whatever.
it was audible.
you guys were. But that's the thing.
And I flipped on them on stage.
I remember.
I said some mean things. Not mean, but like I was like, whatever. Anyway, and then also the next day when we went out, we were leaving. It was a Starbucks, I think.
I remember that. Yeah,
They were pissed. They didn't like us.
we were ordering in English.
Yes, because they wanted us to speak French, I think.
French.
They're
I
just
did
like,
say,
dude.
merci beaucoup,
Yeah.
and they're like, okay,
Yeah, I just remember like thinking
They weren't having it.
these Montreal does not like us.
they weren't having it. Should we see how we're doing on time?
Yeah, it's probably.
But
very
I also
long.
have
Let's
some
just
more
get
stuff.
into your stuff.
I want to get into more stuff.
Do you edit this or is it unedited?
I usually do it unedited.
That's a long guy right there.
And maybe we'll have to put this in 2 parts.